Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Washington's offense will get the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Fires to the right. Picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the top. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. Catch in the middle, it's Latu. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The play-action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Grab near the marker. It's Latu. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Can't get him to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Rutgers. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right there it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, it's Monaga. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it to the right here. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Rutgers. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Well, jet sweep pass. Quick step and go. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. The give to the left. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the counter. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Back to throw, it's Rutgers. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. And they got him for the sack.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And this guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. The back goes in motion. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Monaga. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Touch pass on the line. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Facing a third down and short from the 26. To the air, it's Rutgers. They're trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Miller. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
The Scarlet Knights are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he intercepts it. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're an extra point away from taking the lead right before the half. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to pass it on second down. Got his man in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They move the tight end all over. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Rutgers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Go straight ahead. And they're able to get him down.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Dropping back, it's Rogers. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes the offense on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Huskies! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
In the end zone.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to throw. It's Rutgers. Getting some heat. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try.
Washington, 13. Rutgers, 12.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give on the inside. Smashes through the tackle. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's strong. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Looking for room. It's Monaga. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Delivers the contact. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops it back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Latu. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. He's going to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Rutgers. Unloads to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his man down the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Grab near the sticks. It's Boston. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Jackson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, nice to have a QB that's focused, in the moment, doesn't get routed. You can tell, drops back the pass, makes a great throw, threads it into the end zone, and this team now has the lead in the 4th quarter, right where they want to be.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. The snap sets up the throw. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Calmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, fortunate to get it back. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Gets it out quickly. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Looking for a crease to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And the Huskies will try to run out the clock in this final minute. On the run, it's Coleman. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Rutgers. Finds a tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. And there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.